getting in the best shape of my life killed my confidence, right? And I don't mean this in the literal way that you're thinking, right? One of the reasons why I got into fitness in the first place was because I thought my confidence and the benefits from just doing fitness and looking better and being consistent and building discipline and all of those characteristics and skills was going to completely change my life, right? And boost my confidence and change everything for the better, right? And don't get me wrong, it did, right? It does boost your confidence. It definitely helps out. It's definitely something that adds on and improves your life. I'm not saying fitness is bad, by all means, no, right? But what I am saying is that the version of me who first started fitness in desperation to build muscle mass and be as lean as possible and just have an aesthetically pleasing physique, that version of me thought that fitness would completely change my entire life, in the sense that I thought everything would be easy. I thought literally I wouldn't have to work that hard after I get in the best shape. I thought that was genuinely the key to life, to living the best life possible, right? And your fitness, it definitely improves your life quality. It boosts your confidence. It does do all of those things, right? But it only shines a light, right, on the things that you're still yet to improve. Because when you get in shape, your standards rise, right? Now you're expecting, just for you to operate at a higher frequency in all areas of your life. Because we know that fitness, the skills you learn and what fitness builds, right, you can use that into improving other areas of your life, right? But now it was just shining a light on all the things that I had to improve. And for me, that was my habits and what I was doing outside of the gym. Because when I first started fitness, I was just hitting the gym, right? I wasn't eating right. My recovery wasn't something I ever thought of or really cared about, right? I didn't really care about my habits. Nutrition didn't exist to me in my mind yet. I was just hitting the gym, expecting, the results, right? I was doing very random workouts with no structure, no strategy, right? No plan. And I expected a very, very specific result. Whereas if you want a specific result, you have to be intentional with it in every single area of your life in order to mold and become that person to achieve that result. And for me, I wasn't there yet. So essentially what I'm getting at is that yes, getting in the best shape of your life is something everyone should do at some point, 100%, because all you need to do is really properly do it once and learn those skills, right? Because that's going to be something you have in your locker forever after you fully understand how to do it sustainably, how to make it enjoyable, how to actually get there the right way. Now you have those skills that you can implement to get leaner and build more muscle mass whenever and however you want, right? It's just, then it becomes something you don't really need to think about. It's just part of your identity and how you live your life. But whilst that's happening and you build the skills, right? You build the characteristics, you build the traits that you need to build in order to get into that level of shape, your standards also increase. Everything else around you increases and you start to realize what's possible and what you can actually achieve. Because you're literally a walking mannequin of your own work ethic. Like you are walking with the results and the hard work you've put in. And from doing that and you understanding what that took to get there, you just start understanding that, I can improve this area, right? I can take my self-improvement seriously. I can improve this area of my life. And now all of a sudden you have more energy and more motivation than ever to get those things done and improve everything, right? Because that is just one of the core features of improving your life. And I think that's why getting in shape is so powerful, and anyone who doesn't think they need to or isn't currently is massively disadvantaging themselves, because they're competing against people who know what they're capable of. They know how much it takes and they understand the importance of getting in shape and being able to perform mentally at that level, and just how it impacts not only what you do in other areas of your life, but then the standards you also have for yourself. And that is genuinely why I got into fitness, and I still enjoy doing it even years down the line. It's just a part of my identity and who I am and something I have to do now, right? But that's from a place of wanting to get better and positivity and enjoyment, not like a chore, right? Something I feel like I need to do. Because if fitness ever feels like that, it's not the right, you need to change something, because it should never feel like that. But I started because it allowed me to feel like I was in control. And like the one thing that I knew, that if I put in this work, right, and I train hard, I'm going to visibly see the strength gains and the progress from this in the future, right? And just progressing and getting better and being at peace with myself was genuinely the greatest reward from doing it. And like I said before, as a byproduct, all these other doors start opening, right? And then you get a glimpse of like your own potential and what you can achieve. And I genuinely think the whole self-improvement thing and the confidence thing, it stems from fitness, in the sense that fitness boosts it, fitness improves your confidence, but it definitely doesn't make it. Because if you're still, to put it quite frankly, if you're still a bum outside of the gym, right, you have terrible habits, you break your promises, and you're just sort of a low life, it doesn't matter how good you look or how consistent you think you are with the gym. If you can't hold anything up else in your life to match those same standards, and what's the point of even hitting the gym in the first place? Yeah, okay, you look good. That's the only thing that you really improved, right? So as a byproduct of hitting the gym, you start to improve other areas of your life, to improve on the habits and the things that actually, build your confidence and build you. And as always, if you have any questions about anything fitness related, mindset related, anything about these videos that you see, just check out the description. You can send me a message on Instagram. I'll be open to answering every single question I receive, and I'll be there to help you guys out whenever you need, right? At the same time, if you want to get in the best shape of your life, build good habits, right, and learn how to make fitness work for you whilst enjoying it, finding a sustainable routine, and actually understanding what it means to get in shape and be in shape and stay in shape forever, and you want to learn that, click in the description once again. You can DM me the word change on Instagram, or if you want to take it straight to a call, hit the link. You can book a time that works for you, and I'll see you guys soon. That being said, I'll see you in the next one.